Welcome on, Michelle.
Oh, Meares.
Back, and guess what?
No more picks.
Thinner than ever.
You are, not me.
Well, you were at one point.
Yeah, but look how thin. I went back and looked at the video from last year, dude. You are 50 pounds lighter.
60. But they're the small details. The big details that we have. Change of format this year.
Yeah, we're done doing the picks. 2 reasons. One, we really weren't that good at it.
2, we kind of got so long-winded last year that people didn't want to listen and we didn't want to film anymore.
Yeah, we want to shorten up the show, and we want to give you something that can actually win you money. DraftKings Weekly NFL Fantasy. I've got stats upon stats upon stats, and I'm going to compete head-to-head to you with no stats.
Yeah, I'm going to prove that it is a game of chance.
No, and I'm going to prove that you can win millions of dollars every week.
I'm going to start with the lead of my team, and I'm going to go out on a limb this week. Quarterback to have this week, believe it or not, Aaron Rodgers.
He is the most expensive quarterback, and you are going out on a limb. I'm going to give you the play of the week from quarterback. I like this guy, Ryan Tannehill.
Oh, good Lord.
He's going to have a big game, and you can get him at $7,400, which means you can spend money elsewhere. So mark that one down.
All right, we'll move on to running backs. Once again, I'm going to step out on a limb. Now, I did all this within the framework of fielding a team.
Yeah, you meant
this is not going to be too expensive.
Yeah, and at the end of the show,
by the time I'm done, you'll be like, how did he do that?
Yes.
Without data. I did it, and I got Eddie Lacy.
And who else?
Oh, yeah, me too. Darren Sproles.
Darren Sproles, that's a good bet for cheap.
I figure if the Eagles have 563 yards of offense, it's going to be all right for him.
I'm going to give you 2 guys, and this is based on hard data. Guys that are up and coming from last year that look good this week. I'm going back to the well to Miami. Go Lamar Miller, $5,500. You need to get him, and I like Jonathan Stewart going against Jacksonville for $5,800. Mark those 2 down.
All right, we'll move on to wide receiver. I have John Brown and A.J. Green. John Brown's a big player.
Yeah, that's...
So he's going to do something or nothing, but he came cheap. And then I have from the Eagles. he was the right price, and I could say his name, but I'm going to swallow my tongue.
Nelson Aguilar, you have. I'm going to give you 5 guys. I'm going to run them out real quick. DeAndre Hopkins, $7,400. Golden Tate, $6,300. Kenny Stills, $4,700. Emmanuel Sanders, $7,900. Mike Wallace, $6,000. You want to take any combination of those 3 that gets you under the budget. At the end of the video, you'll see my lineup against his lineup, so you'll know which ones I chose. But those are the 5 that are key this week.
I'm going to move on to tight end. And every week I'm going to have a Buffalo Bill because I'm a Buffalo Bills fan.
Nice.
I found out Charles Clay is a Buffalo Bill. And they're pretty high on him this year. So he was the right price to fit my scheme this week.
I got you a high-quality pick here for very cheap. Delaney Walker, Tennessee, going against Tampa Bay, only $3,400. That's a must-play this week.
I got a flex that's a steal.
All right.
It's a steal.
Okay.
It's a steal.
All right.
Joseph Randall.
Yeah, it could be. He might not even touch it.
Isn't he the one that like stole
underwear?
Hey, he's a steal. I don't even know if he's going to play. But I recognize the name, and it's a flex position. And if it's going to be a steal, I might as well get somebody that steals.
I like to play my flex as a separate tight end, spend my money elsewhere up in the wide receiver category. So I'm going to go with another tight end. You can either go Greg Olsen for $5,300, or if you don't have enough money, Martellus Bennett for Chicago is a good play at $4,300.
Anybody getting the ball thrown to him by Jay Cutler this year, mark it down. Mark it down. I'm going with the Dolphins for the defensive special team program. You don't have to pick a kicker in this deal.
I love it.
So anybody with the legs going to kick. I mean, extra points going to be fascinating this year to get into a little bit of new rules. There's going to be a 35-yard extra point for anybody who was asleep during the preseason.
Yes.
As far as the defense goes, I read that they're okay, and that's all I needed to fill out. And I had $0 left with that lineup. And if that's not worth $1 million, is this $1 million league?
Yeah.
No, it's $1 million. Mark it down.
And
no data.
I've got you 3 defenses to choose from. Pick any one you want. I like Panthers at Jacksonville for $3,100. Bengals at Oakland for $3,200. And a sleeper pick if you really need to save money, $2,800 for the Niners against Minnesota. So those are our lineups. You're going to look here. I'm going to throw the lineups up on the screen. His lineup against my lineup. We're going to see if the stats outweigh the instinct of Mr. Mole.
At this point, the stats do outweigh the mole. So that's week one. A lot more simple. We don't have to worry about analyzing games. We're just picking guys. You're doing all kinds of research for it, and I'm just going, hey, let's spend all the money.
Dude, I've been using Tableau, Excel. I'm using advanced regression analysis. I'm using all kinds of shit that you don't even know about. You need my players this week, I'm telling you.
Studio 11.0. We're both data analysts now. So
We are.
Obviously, I've embraced that for this purpose.
We're coming to it.
No more jerseys because I don't know where mine is.
That, and we're trying to be more professional.
That too. That was the main thought. All right, we'll see you week 2.